Hello, everyone, and welcome to another simulation that we are doing. Um, it might seem odd that I'm doing Evander Holyfield versus Mike Tyson 3, but in my opinion, this is sort of a what could have been fight. I made both fighters, as you can see by their ages and their heights, weights, reach, fights, and whatnot. I made them in their primes. The Holyfield that's fighting is the Holyfield that beat Buster Douglas, and because to me that was the primus Holyfield. And then for Mike Tyson, this is the one who it was his last fight with Kevin Rooney. He beat Michael Spinks, and in my opinion, that is the best Mike Tyson because after that, Kevin Rooney, his trainer, was gone. He was trained by the likes of Aaron Snowell, Jay Bright, Richie Giacchetti, and no, not to take away from any of those guys, but in my honest opinion, I don't think Tyson was ever as good as he was when he was with Kevin Rooney. Not to take anything away from Tyson, he was a great fighter and he won titles without Kevin Rooney. But in my opinion, I think it was more the mystique of Mike Tyson at that point. Um, but you know, that's just my opinion. Also, I'd like to begin this broadcast by saying I'd like to offer a humble rest in peace to Alex Stewart. Alex Stewart was a heavyweight who fought both Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield. He fought Holyfield twice, and he fought Mike Tyson once, and he lost to both of them. He fought George Foreman. He fought just a litany of guys. Oleg Muskayev. He fought the David Jacobs coming up, and he was a hard puncher, a scrappy guy, and many people thought he beat Foreman when they fought, but Foreman got the decision, and that was a very bloody fight. So anyway, let's just get right to it. Mike Tyson, as you can see, is a 4-3 favorite against Evander Holyfield in their rubber match. Well, I guess it wouldn't be a rubber match because Holyfield won the first two fights. And let's just see what happens when the two prime fighters meet. And let's go. Both of them coming out. It's going to be interesting to see already Tyson landing with a right hand. Holyfield needs to jab. He needs to get behind that a little bit. A lot of people felt that Holyfield always had Tyson's number. That Holyfield was just one of those guys that just there was one guy he was going to always beat, and that was Mike Tyson. There was just something about that because as you remember, when Holyfield fought Mike Tyson the first time, he I believe had come off of a very lackluster victory over Bobby Ches. And so many people thought, Tyson hurts him with an uppercut and goes to the body. I'm telling you, this is a different Mike Tyson, I believe, than the one that Holyfield had faced previously. And after fighting Bobby Ches, many people, someone even said Holyfield, quote, looked talentless in the Bobby Ches fight. But when Holyfield fought Tyson, he was like rejuvenated, and it was a very, very inspiring performance, and he stopped Mike Tyson. And then the second fight was the bite fight, in which Tyson, due to frustration and other things, just snapped. And thankfully, Tyson has gotten his life together and is able to do the things that he's able to do, and it's great to see. As you can see, Holyfield trying to work off the ropes. He's having success with the left hand. Mike Tyson, I got to be honest, looks like he's having success with every punch that he's thrown. And this is not where Evander Holyfield wants to be, because this is sort of where Michael Spinks was. And as you remember, Spinks did not last that long. But Holyfield's doing okay. Tyson outweighs him by 10 pounds. And so I'm not sure how much that's going to play into this. Holyfield again finding openings, having success with that left hand. Excuse me, I'm drinking water in between these things. I find I need water. I find I talk a lot. I'm the only one talking. Eventually, I do have a co-host. His name is Craig Ahead, a.k.a. Craig Starry Tyson, with a wonderful left hook. Holyfield's still working. So one thing, Holyfield's never out. And as we head into another body shot. Oh man, I'm telling you, Holyfield needs to do something to let Tyson know that he can't do that he can't, that he's not going to have success. Maybe Holyfield's plan is to outlast him, get him in the deep waters. But Holyfield going against the ropes. Um, I gotta be honest. I mean, if this was real life, would this really be how it would have been if these two fighters would have met in their prime? I will say this: I know Kevin Rooney would have been happy with what he's seeing from Tyson right now. Let's see what the judges say. As we expected, Tyson's probably going to sweep this round on all the judges' scorecards. We go into the second round. Tyson up by 3. Okay, Holyfield's coming out with the jab. He knows. He has to know. He has to know that Tyson did really well against him that first round. Tyson having great success. Very good putting his combinations together. That's one thing that in his actual career, once Kevin Rooney left, the combinations, a lot of that just sort of disappeared. I mean, he became kind of a clubbing arm puncher in some ways. Holyfield there punching in between, Tyson landing. That's the one thing about Tyson in this fight. Every time Holyfield hits him, Tyson's hitting him back. Holyfield does want distance. He wants distance, and he wants to let that left hand go. That left hand has been key for him. All right. He's throwing the punches. So, okay. Tyson landing with a left hook. This was, I don't know if, the people watching remember, but I remember, I mean, this was the fight. It had the same feel, the same allure as the Pacquiao Mayweather fight. It was, I'm going to say it was probably bigger. I think, I don't know about that. Actually, I shouldn't say that. But this was at a time in boxing where boxing was still on primetime TV. I know it's on primetime now, but like from what I understand, the PBC that thankfully puts on a lot of those fights. Holyfield again doing great work off of his left hand. Okay, Tyson in with an uppercut. The PBC, from what I understand, is buying airtime, whereas back in the day, from the way I understand it, the networks paid to have those fights on. And so it's just a different business model now. But, maybe that's just sort of the evolution of things. I don't know all the technical mumbo jumbo. I'm just happy that I'm seeing more fights because of the PBC. So, thank you. Both these guys. I mean, I guess Holyfield's done a little bit better in this round, but he does not want to be against the ropes. He wants to be in the center of the ring. Because he needs to give Mike Tyson a reason not to come forward. And right there, Tyson just landing a very nice combination. Holyfield jabbing. He's letting his hands go more, and that's going to be what tells the tale in this fight. He needs sharp defense, and he needs combination punching. If he can get that going, he has a chance to stop the train that is Mike Tyson. Because so far, Tyson doesn't seem to have an answer for Holyfield's left hand. However, that left hand is a big part of what Holyfield has, whereas Tyson has a much more diverse arsenal. We end the second round. Tyson has a cut on his nose. This is something that Holyfield's going to want to take advantage of. Okay, he's going to want to take advantage of it because the way that these fights work, the judges have given, one judge had it for Tyson, one judge had it for Holyfield, another judge had it even. Let's see what the scores are. Okay, so Tyson is still up by 3. Let's see if okay, Tyson comes out landing a right hand, a lead right hand. This game, should it be stopped because of the cut on Tyson's nose, it will not go to the scorecards. Holyfield will just get the victory. Now, mind you, this is an old game, as you can probably tell, from 1990. I'm sorry, 19. I believe it's 84, Sierra Championship Boxing. And look at Holyfield just running the numbers on him. In my opinion, this is probably the best boxing game ever because there really is no rhyme or reason for how things happen. Like you're not on each side of the ring. You're not seeing things about who's meters on he's hurt and he's hurt here and how much energy he has and where's the super punch. This is straight up just simple boxing. And as you're watching right now, Evander Holyfield versus Mike Tyson, part 3. I guess this would be a prequel to the 2 fights that they had, even though you're seeing it way later in 2016. I believe their first fight was in 1996. Or no. It may have been, yeah, it was 90. Yes, it was 96. And then the rematch was 1997. Evander Holyfield is on the left side of the screen. Mike Tyson's on the right side of the screen. Holyfield having a much better round. He has answers for Tyson. And that's the thing. Tyson, he has a bloody nose, and maybe that's how Holyfield ultimately stops this on-rushing train. Holyfield is not, is a tenacious fighter. And it's interesting because a lot of people didn't think Holyfield had a lot of power. However, Mike Tyson, when he first fought him, I remember him saying he didn't remember anything like after the 3rd round or the 2nd round in that fight. Well, KO Magazine pointed out that's because of Holyfield's punches. So this whole idea that Holyfield didn't hit hard was a myth. It was just, not every fighter is going to go down. Especially, a lot of fighters would get up when they fought Holyfield, especially Burt Cooper. I mean, Burt Cooper gets obliterated by Riddick Bowe and then gives Holyfield hell for 8 rounds. It's just, you get up for certain fights. Oh, Holyfield, now he's having success with the right hand. He's going to the body. Has he neutralized Iron Mike Tyson? I know this. Kevin Rooney would not be happy in the corner. And if Holyfield can start putting his technician skills together, we're going to be seeing something pretty darn interesting. Okay, he's tapping Tyson to the body as we head into the final seconds of this round. Tyson's still on him. Let's see what happens in between rounds. Tyson now has a bloody nose. Holyfield is coming back up on the scorecards, and Evander Holyfield 2 of the judges gave it to him, and one of the judges made it even. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Mike Tyson, who's on the right side of the screen, is up by 1 point. Evander Holyfield is only down by a point. He has an advantage. Tyson has a bloody nose. This machine will stop the fight on a bloody nose, saying that Tyson cannot breathe. So Holyfield's his objective is probably to land, which means he's going to have to let his hands go. The only issue is that opens him up to be hit by Tyson. And Tyson's just going to keep coming forward. Because I don't think these punches are hurting Tyson so much as they're getting his attention. They're keeping him honest. Oh, look at that. No sooner do I say that than Holyfield reels off a combination that has Tyson wobbled. This looks like when Tyson fought Buster Douglas, only that happened in the 10th round. Wow, Evander Holyfield, the real deal, has shown up tonight in round 4. Oh, look at that. Now, tuning him up with that left hand. Tyson was having such great success with the combinations, but that's when he was really able to get in close in the first two rounds. He's not having that success now. And Holyfield really seems to have neutralized him. The question is, Holyfield also has to be cognizant of the fact that he was wobbled a little bit. So let's see what happens now. Holyfield has the distance. He has Tyson bloodied. He hurt Tyson. The question is, can he seize this, or will he allow Mike Tyson to get back into the fight? Oh, he's jabbing. He's timing him. As you can see, he's timing him, trying to land that right hand. Oh, look, and there he does it again. It's almost becoming target practice. And Kevin Rooney is the kind of guy, I don't know how, if Tyson starts taking a big beating in there, I don't know how long he's going to let the fight go on. All right. The left hand. I got to give Mike Tyson a lot of credit. He had a falling out with Teddy Atlas, and for years they had a falling out. And Teddy Atlas didn't like the way that Tyson had treated someone that Teddy Atlas cared about. And then recently, in the show that Tyson was promoting, he came up to Atlas, who was commentating for ESPN, and he said, "Hey, are you still mad at me?" And they shook hands, and they buried the hatchet, and it's just nice seeing Tyson in that position. Tyson was hurt right there. May have been hard to see. If you rewind this video, you'll see it. His legs were spaghetti at that point. Holyfield, honestly, has really seized this advantage. it seems like if he just presses it a little bit, there's a potential he could stop Tyson. And stopping Tyson this early in the fight would be a big feather in his cap. Oh, look at that. He's just getting Tyson to walk into the combinations now. Tyson is just not throwing the volumes of punches that he was. And Holyfield's now fighting, not even near the ropes, fighting in the center of the ring. Let's see what the score is. Tyson has a bloody nose, but now they're saying that Holyfield's tired. Does this create an opportunity for Tyson to come back into the fight? But the only problem is Tyson's tired. As you can see, Tyson did not do a lot in that round. He lost it on one judge's scorecard by a point. The other two judges, he lost it by 2 points. Let's go in now. All right, we're going into the 5th round here in the simulation at Boxing Time TV. My name is Evan Jacobs. I probably should have told you this up front. I was just had all this information and I wanted to talk about Alex Stewart. You can follow me at Boxing Time with Evan. And like I was saying, I do have a co-host that's going to be coming in with me. His name is Craig Satari. Very knowledgeable boxing guy. Plays in a great hardcore punk band, Sick of It All. And his knowledge comes as almost a trainer. And it's going to be great having him on the show. I'll probably have my brother on because he was sort of around when I got this game. And there's going to be others. My friend Joe Nelson. I really want to do as many of these simulations as possible. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens with Boxing Time TV because I'm just very excited about it. I think this is an idea long time coming, and I should have been doing this a long time ago. Okay, Holyfield right now, really doing great work with the left hand and the right hand. It's almost target practice for him. He's close enough for Tyson to hurt him. The only problem is Tyson isn't throwing punches. And the question is, if it keeps up the way it's keeping up, now he's countering Tyson, and he's coming forward on Tyson. If it keeps up the way it keeps up, there is a possibility it's just going to be stopped. Unless Tyson can turn it around, which if anyone can turn it around with one punch, just ask Franz Botha. Oh, yeah, Holyfield drops him. Oh, man, well, Tyson went down hard. He'd been taking a beating for the past couple of rounds. He's going to try to get up. There's no quitting Mike Tyson. But Evander Holyfield, matching a prime Evander Holyfield and a prime Mike Tyson, once again, Evander Holyfield wins by knockout with a tremendous performance where in the first couple of rounds, it looked like Tyson was just going to make him another victim. Let's go here, continue. Evander Holyfield by a knockout. The fight lasted 5 rounds. Holyfield was not knocked down. Tyson was knocked down one time and has a bloody nose. The scores were 38-38 on one card. As I said, Tyson built an early lead. 39-36 on the other judge's card and 39-38. So Holyfield was fast pulling ahead on the judge's scorecard, and he stops Mike Tyson in 5 rounds. Once again, my name is Evan Jacobs. You've been watching Boxing Time TV. You can find me on Instagram. My handle is at Boxing Time with Evan. Thank you very much for watching. And if there are other fights that you would like to see, please just send me a message or put a comment, say what fight you want to see. I'll put it on my board, and we will make it happen. There's no fights that we can't make happen. And with the amount of fighters, I mean, I can put in any fighter. So thank you very, very much. And once again, we thank you for watching Boxing Time TV. And this has been Evander Holyfield versus Mike Tyson, Part 3.